as you mentioned, Vivek is surging in the polls. On stage, we saw them kind of lined up in order with him next to DeSantis, who's polling behind Donald Trump. Who does he see as his greatest rival right now in the race?
Actually, I mean, honestly, as we talk as a campaign, he doesn't talk about any of the other candidates from the perspective of these are my rivals and what do I need to do to knock them out of position. There's little to no conversation about that. Instead, the overwhelming majority of the conversation is to how do I communicate what I see as the vision for this country? How can I best communicate it so that the American people can see it, understand it, and buy into it? Because in order to do what is necessary to turn our country around, is that we're going to have to win by a very large moral majority come the general election in 2024. And the reason for that is because whoever goes into that White House, they're going to have to go with such a large mandate from the American people to do some of the things that only Vivek has been extremely succinct and clear that he would do. Shut down the Department of Education, put our military on our borders facing Mexico to secure our border versus sending our men and women over to Ukraine to help them secure their border. In order to do what is necessary, like not send another dollar to Ukraine. On that stage, on the debate stage, you saw Vivek was the only one who raised his hand to say, I will not send another dollar to Ukraine. And again, this is what I'm referring to when I say everyone seems to be either in 1960 fighting the USSR or in 1982 when Reagan was fighting against Gorbachev. And it only appears that Vivek is in the 21st century, recognizing that we have to take care of our own homeland. Our country is in despair. One of the more poignant lines of the night is when Vivek spoke to Mike Pence and said, "You keep talking as if it's Good Morning America. We're in dark times right now." And I believe every other American, other than those rich men north of Richmond, understand that our country is in a downward spiral and we need someone who understands what century it is and who has the solution and the backbone to pull us off the precipice.